This is my latest order from AliExpress. I needed a few more parts for an upcoming video, and once I've started adding things to the basket, I really can't help myself. So, of course, I ordered more than just what I needed. Unfortunately, I also forgot some of the things I needed, so I had to go back in and make a second order. So with any luck, there should be 2 orders combined in this one package. With that said, and without further ado, let's take a look inside and see what I got. Okay, so here we have an 8-way robocall small blackboard 8-way buzzer practical welding electronic production kit. Let's take a look. Okay, so this is some kind of logic-based project kit, and this is going to use various diodes to encode some logic for this display here. So that looks like it'll be a neat little project when we get around to assembling that on the channel. Next up, we have a beginner electronic welding practice board with a cute snail LED light. So let's take a look inside this one. Oh yes, this was such a twee little circuit board, I couldn't help but purchase it. It's going to be an interesting project. It has a surface mount chip and a few LEDs to install, so probably a fairly simple little project, but nonetheless, I bet this one will look great when it's finished. Uh-oh, this chip has seen better days. It's already poking through this outer bag, and as you've seen, there's usually an inner one as well, so that might need a little bit of work. Nonetheless, let's have a look. We have a 5-volt analog electronic candle making kit, blowing control simulation candle. Okay, so here is the kit. Fortunately, that's just the socket that's damaged there, and I have spares if necessary, but I'm sure we'll be able to straighten that out and make it usable. It's good that this one includes a circuit diagram, and the PCB, as you might be able to make it here, is hiding inside, but we'll work on this together when I assemble this for a video. Here we have a DC-DC boost converter module, and that could be an interesting little item. Okay, wow, this is really neatly packaged. As you can see, it has a voltage input of 3.6 to 20 volts and a voltage output of 120 to 300 volts. And this really is a very tiny little module. It's not a project in itself, as you can see, it came pre-assembled, but it is definitely going to be something potentially useful for an upcoming project. Okay, nothing readable on the outside of this one. Plenty of things inside here. First up, we have an IC extractor, U-type tweezers. This can be super handy for removing ICs. Now, often I use a screwdriver, but I'm going to be changing a lot of ICs soon, so I think it'll be really handy to have this so I can grab and pull on ICs much more evenly. Looks like it'll be a really handy little tool. Next up, we have another project kit. This is an NE555 and 74HC595 16-bit, 16-channel light water flowing LED module kit. Okay, so this looks like a nice little project as well. As you can see, there's positions for LEDs all around the outside with a couple of ICs, 3 ICs in fact. That's 2 of those HC595s and 1 of the NE555 just here. Little package of LEDs and a really nice little PCB here. It's got a very classic style with the very green solder mask and brown material here. Should be an interesting little project to assemble on the channel. Next up, we have this 5-volt decoding display kit. And in truth here, you will have seen one of these turn up on my channel before. As it turned out, I needed a second one, so you'll see why that is in the upcoming video. Here we have another adjustable boost module. This one claims to be 2 amp as USB-C with an output of 2 to 24 volts to 5, 9, 12 or 28 volts. Have a little look inside. Okay, so these are neat little modules. I've actually got quite a few of these already, but these ones have a USB-C jack on them as well, or socket here, which means we can power this directly off USB-C. Again, I think these are going to be useful for an upcoming project that we'll find out more about shortly. Okay, so these are an interesting item. You might be able to make out there that it says 10 kinds stainless steel needle set PCB electronic circuit through hole needle desoldering welding repair tool. So that's a bit of a mouthful, but let's see if we can get the package open and take a look at what's inside. Okay, so these are interesting little items here, pieces of steel, but you can push through holes in a PCB when you are desoldering, and this will help clear out the hole. And of course, there are a variety of sizes here to allow you to provide the right sized pin for the hole. Okay, so this is some silicon tubing, and I wanted to use this because it can be useful when trying to do desoldering and also for removing LEDs from boards, which is something I do with far too frequent occurrence. I'm not sure if this is actually silicon, hopefully it is, because I already have some air tubing like this, but the plastic it's made of melts, so the idea is that this silicon one will not. I'll see how that works out, and you'll see me use it potentially in a future video. Okay, I've left the two largest items for last. Let's look at this one first. Okay, so we can see here these are Christmas bubble lights. Oh wow, look at these, absolutely lovely. Now, if you've seen Big Clive's recent unbagging or unboxing videos, you will have seen he also purchased some of these. I actually first became aware of them through a Technology Connections video, and I'll link to both the Technology Connections and the Big Clive videos in the video description. So these are 120 volt lights, and as they warm up inside, they cause this liquid here to boil and bubble. Now, it's a low boiling point solution, so it's a rather interesting thing to see. But I also plan on doing a short video on these just to demonstrate them. So look out for that coming soon. Another package with multiple items. We have some 1 kilo ohm resistors, and these are just for my stock. I'm going to need them in an upcoming project. And this is a tiny little transparent breadboard. I always like to add a breadboard to my orders, and this is a really neat one because we can see the various contacts going through this small size breadboard. Very neat indeed. Now, last but not least, we have the 6E2 Magic Eye Electron Tube Driver Board VU Meter Audio Volume Level Indicator. Now, I've done a few different volume audio indicators on the channel already, but I thought this one looked really exciting. So let's take a look inside. Okay, so we have a circuit board and some components here. So this is our driver board. And here is the really exciting component. So inside here, we actually have a vacuum tube. And this is a vacuum tube which can display on the surface a particular value on this phosphorescent surface here. So I think this is going to be a really exciting little project. I'll snip in a little preview image from the listing that I ordered this from, but I will be making this up hopefully in a future video. Okay, so this order contained a variety of different items. We have consumables such as the silicon tubing and resistors. We have tools such as the chip puller and the desoldering needles. We have a number of different kits scattered about, and most excitingly for me, we have some glassware, and that includes my first vacuum tube project, the Magic Eye tube just here, and the bubble light, which I found so interesting in the Technology Connections and Big Clive videos. Curiously, there is one other item I ordered that is missing from this collection, and checking the delivery information, it turns out it just hasn't arrived yet. But if it does turn up, I will tack an addendum on to the end of this segment. It's the next day and the final item from my AliExpress order has arrived. So let's take a look inside and see what it is. So here you can see this is an ISD 1820 recording module, and this is a voice module that allows you to record your voice and play it back again. I thought this was going to be a kit, but it looks like it is fully assembled, so let's open it up and take a quick look. And here we have it. Not quite a kit, but there are some separate parts, so there will be something to assemble, although I don't think it's going to necessarily make a very good video. So where was I? It looks like I've got quite a few projects to work on now. As usual, links to all of the items in the order they appeared will be in the video description. Do let me know which of these you're most interested in or excited by. I think you can probably guess mine. But for now, that's all I've got time to show you. So I hope you found this video interesting, and I hope to speak to you again soon in the next one.